Salutations and bienvenue, boys and ghouls. My name is Collector X, and this is Top 10 Intelligent Zombies. Okay, I'm not going to use that voice for the whole video. The zombies seem to have taken over the landscape with their popularity on TV, games, and comics. Out of all of these, I only watch one zombie related show, which got me thinking on this concept of intelligent zombies. By the way, I should be getting a freaking medal for this episode. Why? Because they're zombies! Intelligence and them don't mix! Unless you're Fox News! Para-pam, param-pam. But first, let's explain what a zombie is. Most people know, but let's do it anyway. A zombie is an undead, brainless creature with a hunger for human flesh or brains, depending on the case. The rules are quite simple for this list. They need to be dead or have a hunger just for humans. And that the process that turn them doesn't matter what it is, science, magic, or something else. Number 10. Big Daddy from George Romero's Land of the Dead. This guy might not be the most smart zombie, but we're setting the bar pretty low, cause they're zombies. In this case, he's the less stupid of the bunch. But during the movie, he shows real moments of intelligence. Sure, it might be childlike intelligence, but intelligence. Nonetheless, considering how smart the zombies are in that universe, he's a genius compared to them. Oh, he isn't named in the movie, but one of the internet gods called him Big Daddy. Number 9. Simon Garth from Marvel. Simon's intelligence is debatable, since at times he is a mindless creature, but from time to time he shows signs of intelligence and acts freely. Using his free will, Simon doesn't partake in his most famous habit, aka eating people. One version of him, yes, there are multiple versions of him. This is Marvel Comics, or at least there were multiple versions of him. Anyway, the most common solution for his free will is that his soul is still in his dead body. Okay, that's kinda confusing. Why he's so mindless if his soul is still in his body? He's possessing his own body. He should have more control. Number 8. Z and the others from Warm Bodies. The zombies from the movie change by the end of the film, becoming something in between human and zombie. But they are still zombie. They were turned back into human, or rather becoming more human by the power of, dear God, love. Well, we had a love story with vampires and werewolves, why not zombies? Actually, it's better than that series. Give it a watch. Number 7. Eren from Attack on Titan. Oh, they're not zombies. They're gigantic zombies. Big difference. The majority of them are just mindless creatures with one purpose and one weak point. Sounds familiar? But there are some exceptions to the rules. Case in point, Eren. He can turn into a Titan, as you all know. Well, some of you. Eren can sometimes control his Titan form, other times he goes berserk. His intelligence in this form is limited, like a dream you can barely control. Number 6. Tokyo Ghoul. Wow, this is the second anime fandom that I piss in a row. Can't wait for the hate mail. Anyway, I've had some reservation on including the ghouls on this list. They aren't fully zombies, they're pretty close to zombies with their unique diet. They can eat only humans. If they don't, they die. Also, the word ghoul at some point had a definition of a living dead thing. If you're wondering about the infection thing, it isn't very clear, but I think that you can become a ghoul if you eat their flesh, or buy an organ transplant. So yeah, you can become a ghoul. I don't know why you want to do it, but you can do it. You just have to work for it. I know that I'm stretching for this one, but meet me halfway. Number 5. Marvel Zombies. These guys, on the other hand, are the most deadly kind of zombie ever. Besides their intelligence, which they have plenty of, heck, some of them are even geniuses. They have superpowers, so they can run, fly, and break any hiding place you might consider. And don't bother thinking about it, because they can read minds. You might think, well, if they're so smart, they might be able to resist their impulses, but nope, their intelligence complements their hunger. So they are able to justify the horror of their action, and any intelligent thought they might have is directed to solve one problem: their hunger. Number 4. Black Lanterns, or the Marvel Zombies of the DC Universe. The Black Lanterns are tied to the emotional spectrum like the rest of the Lanterns, despite the fact that they're against all emotions. The means of their reanimation is the Black Ring, who can raise the dead and even turn living people into Black Lanterns. Like other zombies on this list, they break the rules in some point. In this case, they don't have a hunger for human flesh. They do feed on death, so the more they kill, the more powerful they become. You could say that in a way they do feed on brains. Besides that, they also feed on emotions. Where do emotions come from? From the heart? You're stupid. That's stupid. From the brain, child, from the brain. Number 3. G.I. Zombie from Star Spangled War Stories. Captain America's origin story, but instead of super soldier serum, it was zombie serum. He is very proficient in military tactics. He still needs to feed from time to time, but this happens rarely, mostly when he's mortally wounded. Also, he can redirect his hunger towards his enemies, which sucks for them, or rather bites for them. Number 2. Rhea from Sancria, Undying Love. Quick quiz, where is she from? Answer: Japan, of course, but you already knew that if you seen the freaking memes. For those of you who don't know, Sancria is an anime from Japan. She became a zombie by stealing a reanimation potion created by the main character Chihiro Furaya, who is a huge zombie fan. AKA, he should have known better than doing this shit. Anyway, Rhea keeps her intelligence and her humanity by eating a special leaf which was part of the potion. She needs to eat this daily, otherwise she becomes mindless. Wow, this is the first, a vegetarian zombie. Number 1. Liv from iZombie. Liv from iZombie is one of the most smartest zombies ever, because she can pass for human despite the fact that she's dead. Okay, the skin and hair is a dead giveaway. She also has a peaceful way of obtaining her food. She works at a morgue now. That's what I call home delivery. Liv does become aggressive, but that only happens when she doesn't eat or when she's in danger. Man, this list was a pain in the butt to make. Fighting intelligent zombies, but I did it. Please let me know in the comments below if I missed someone. This is Collector X logging out.